There's some real money in the room.
Did you see Boosie and TI got back together after Boosie called TI a rat?
Yeah.
And TI throws this paperwork party, right? Boosie doesn't show up. They have no like communication or conversation. It's Gangsta Williams breaks a story while beefing with Boosie, and you literally sabotage their friendship. Little do people know. I know who did it. You know what I'm saying? But you break this story about T.I. allegedly telling on his dead cousin, which T.I. later said he had paperwork showing that it wasn't true. You know, I haven't seen the paperwork, but Boosie, according to him, have ran into T.I. at the airport. T.I. explained himself, and they squashed their beef. You know what I'm saying? On Vlad TV. What did you think when you saw that?
Politics, money, favoritism. But I don't have beef with T.I., right? T.I. ain't having, that I know of, publicly come out, say something disrespectful about me or say something about me. So, but, because there's some things I could say that I can point out, like, listen, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna say that for a later date. But T.I. just let Boosie know, like, boy, listen, you living in Atlanta, you living in my city. I run this here, boy. You from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And when Boosie come out with it, they got a reality show they doing. They got
the joint album.
The album, you know, and that's millions right there. People want to hear them too. You know, people want to hear this stuff. So, Boosie, and like I said, Boosie jump on Vlad, he get out of character. He just get He don't think before he speaks. So they don't put his foot in his mouth, you know, and it showed right there where he had to come back and backtrack. Now the album coming out, you went from my dad, my uncle, whatever, 60 years old, I got to stand on being that album. No, it's not coming out. Now it's, oh, we got the reality show, and then the album might, you know, it's gonna come out. Man, you want that money. Greed. And that's just what it is. This is how the way of the entertainment world, you know? So a lot of people didn't like it, talked about it, but I also learned this about the internet too. A person will get on your top 1 minute, but then right after that, tomorrow they loving you again. You do one thing wrong, they gonna bash you today. Then when you come up with do something good, oh boy, what's up, boy? Yeah, don't worry about that. We back on, you know. And that's just the way of the internet right now.
Yeah, you saw Boosie's son, Tootie Raw, got arrested at South by Southwest right here in Texas for a gun charge. You know what I mean? We just talked about how parents, from your perspective, aren't responsible for their children. When you see a gun charge, though, that's a different type of charge, right? In Texas, it's it's open carry, stuff like that. But typically with celebrities, you know, they have friends around them that will
hold a gun,
take the charge.
I have a problem with that. This is me, a person that been in the streets, even though I'm not in the streets no more, and if I got people with me, I don't feel comfortable with you holding the gun or it's like I got my life in your hands. Because even though you holding that gun, what if so happens somebody attack us, or you really gonna up, you might hesitate, or he might do like Skip say I did, ran with the gun. Touche, huh? Pun intended. Anyway, nah, for real though, all jokes aside, bro, but I'm not comfortable with somebody else holding something and I gotta be right there by you. So I gotta stand by you at all times. I gotta make sure whoever coming, you gotta be ready to up and work. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people not cut like that. A lot of people be front. A lot of people like fame. They like the attention, they like all that, but man, give it, I got it, but when it's time, this drama kick off, feet don't fail me now. Children, they gonna take off. They're gonna beat you running.
All right.
Because nobody don't want to get shot. That hurt. Bullets hurt. You know? And this day and time, the youngsters, they don't care what they busting. They catch it wherever they working, you know? So, I don't know what Little Too's situation was, but you got to protect yourself. And then his father's celebrity, you got people who don't like his father. His father got shot in Texas, you know? And he be doing pull-ups and talk for his father, so got to make sure he okay. He got to protect himself.
I have one question for you, man, and I wanted to stay away from it, but I did see Boosie go on the internet with it, and he essentially said that word got back to him that you were in prison with, you know, men. You know what I mean? First off, like, where's Boosie getting this information from?
I don't know. How you gonna ask me that? I don't. Let me say this. I don't know, but I would say this. Because there are people that hit me on Instagram and send me stuff about Boosie. Send me all kind of information about whoever I got internet disagreement with. But it's just amazing. But you gotta understand this. Boosie is an influencer. He have the people ear. So just like how I found out that I have a little influence now, I have people ear. So if I put something out there, people are gonna listen, take it and run with it. Just recently, Boosie did an interview with Vlad. And Vlad haven't put that clip out yet. But Boosie went off saying that same thing about me indulging in homosexual activity, receiving and taking. And you're a rat, and he did, but then he come right back and say this. He said I was on PC, man, he hurt me, he ain't had to do that. So now I'm like, oh, that's where that come from. You hurt, you really hurt, so now you're gonna say stuff about me because you wasn't there with me in prison. And with a lot of people with social media, none of this never come out. He did some disrespectful stuff like that. Now, with your voice and with me saying you being on PC, now you upset. What the next thing to do? You gotta keep in mind the main thing to make a man look bad on social media or to tarnish his reputation is accusing him of indulging in that and being a snitch, a rat. So, and then it's guys that's around him or whoever he may pay to go on the internet or go look at people. Oh yeah, say this, say this, say this. But let me say this on your channel. May Allah be my witness, bro. That homosexual stuff, he's lying on me. That's just something he done made up just to, you know, I guess to cover up from what me calling him being on PC. Because for him to sit on there and say, yeah, he's been effing punks and getting F, and he's saying it with conviction, like I know, like he was in a cell with me, or he seen my private part going on. It is crazy how people do, but that's what he did, you know. I don't get upset with stuff like that because at the end of the day, I know, God know, and whoever was in the prison with me know what really happened. I could get steppers, Muslims, to come on my channel or come on your channel, whatever, and you can interview them and they'll tell you what it is. Because one thing about in prison, in Islam, you get caught in homosexual activity or anything with homosexual activity, the Muslims come and see you. Point blank period, they come and see you. And they go and get the boy you mess around with and run down on him. They got what's called a Sharif staff. They be deep too. They gonna run down on him first. What's going on with that? You know the boys, they be scared already. They don't want to get stabbed or hurt because you got some Muslim big old beards, big boys might run down. Oh yeah, I did, sister. They gonna confess it. They gonna come. They gonna pull a urchin. You know what I'm saying? They gonna confess it. But you know, I could have made a lie say about him being on death row. When the dudes come to serve his food, they putting his hand through the ball, playing on people's private part. You know, I could have put some stories out on him with some stories like, you know, but I didn't, you know, and I'm not gonna go there with that kind of stuff. That's a serious stuff, but it don't upset me because I know who I am. I know what it is with me, right. And I'm free and I'm enjoying life. And he's helping me because a lot of people don't believe that bull crap, you know. But even if a person did that, if I did that, that would be my preference. That's what I would like to do, you know. But I guess, like he said on Vlad, he hurt me. He ain't had to do that. But he a rat and he a homosexual. So you saying this one thing, and so then you letting people know you're wearing your feeling on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come up with something to cover up. But I'm not the celebrity. He the celebrity. But he keep my name out there. And that's what I appreciate because now I'm able to do the things I want to do. Like now, bro, I done hustle so much on the social media to whereas I don't have to ask nobody to pay to shoot my pilot. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own money. And I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro.
Terrance Gangsta Williams, man. You know, so much to talk about. We'll have you back. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything that we left off that you want to let the people know?
Well, you know, I got the nonprofit. They need us. The Instagram that need us, Third Ward. Make sure y'all check out my videos on Gangsta, the original Hot Boy channel. Once I get to 100K subscribers, you know, me and used to be going back and forth about that.
I'm almost at 200 now.
Whatever. So anyway, yeah, me and him been bumping head about
By the
this.
time you get 1, I'll be at 2.
Y'all hear him, huh? All right, now you heard what he said. Now one time I get to 100, he gonna be at 2, y'all. Y'all remind him once I get that 100K, we're gonna check for real tune. But yeah, once I get to the 100K, I'm giving out $1,000 on my live. I'm gonna ask questions about my videos that I did over the years. And you get it right, I'm gonna cash that be right on the spot. I have other little gifts that I want to give away too on the live. What else? I say that, and I got the pilot coming out, the movie series for the name of the thing gonna be called. My movie gonna be called, or the series gonna be called, The Other Side of Bourbon Street. Them Boys at War. Magnolia and Callio. And the way it's gonna start, the opening of the movie gonna start when my mother really got shot. So it's a real true events in this. It's going down, baby. But thank y'all for all the love, support. Make sure y'all stay tuned. You know, I'm here, baby.
On Real Tune.
Wow.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.